On these winds of victory ride emotions of a year, of work and sweat, guts, glory.
The kick from Reed is returned 8 yards by Foster. Timmons on the stop. Manning throws incomplete to Wayne. Adderley on the coverage.
Offense. Number 60.
Manning throws incomplete to Garcon. Clark on the coverage. Manning to Colley. Gain of 7. Worley on the tackle. Manning with the pass to Garcon. Gain of 11. Clark on the tackle. First down. Manning to Wayne. Incomplete. Adderley on the coverage. Manning completes the pass to Wayne. Gain of 12. Adderley on the tackle. First down. Manning completes the pass to Colley. Gain of 28. Wood on the tackle. First down. Manning to Wayne. Gain of 14. Adderley on the tackle. First down. Dickerson on the pitch. Gain of 8. Timmons on the tackle. Manning passes to Redden. Gain of 9. Forrester on the stop. First down. Dickerson on the carry. Touchdown Canton. The kick by Vinatieri is good. Canton 7, SW Florida 0. The kick from Vinatieri is returned 18 yards by Sanders. Green on the tackle. Mendenhall on the carry. Loss of 2. Collins on the tackle. Mendenhall on the draw. Gain of 7. Bethia with the tackle. The kick from Franklin is returned 22 yards by Nelson.
Receiving
James
team
on the tackle.
10-yard penalty.
Rogers to Jones, incomplete, Lipet on the coverage. Rogers on the carry, gain of 11, Patton on the tackle, first down. Three-yard gain by Tomlinson, robust Ellie on the tackle. Tomlinson with the carry, gain of 6, KATC Avage on the tackle. Tomlinson the ball carrier, gain of 8, Barnes on the tackle, first down. Rogers throws incomplete to Berry, Claiborne on the coverage. Tomlinson with the carry, gain of 2, Peppers on the tackle. Yard run by Tomlinson, Patton on the tackle, first down. Rogers completes the pass to Jennings, gain of 10, Lynch on the stop, first down. Moore lost 1 on the play, Jenkins on the tackle. Tomlinson on the pitch, no gain, Huff on the tackle. Rogers is sacked by Rucker, loss of 10. Crosby made the 49-yard field goal, Amsterdam 3, Manchester 0. The kick from Crosby is returned 23 yards by Starring, Pepper on the tackle. James on the carry, gain of 2, Pickett with the tackle. Tittle throws incomplete to Rote, Shields on the coverage. Tittle throws incomplete to Schaffner, Nelson with the coverage. Yard run by James, Hawk with the tackle. James with the carry, gain of 1, Harrison with the tackle. James with a gain of 2 on the play, Hawk on the tackle, first down. Tittle to Morgan, gain of 15, Pepper on the tackle, first down. Tittle throws incomplete to Fryer, Harrison on the coverage. Tittle completes the pass to Schaffner, gain of 21, Nelson on the tackle, first down. James on the carry, no gain, Hawk with the tackle. Fryer the ball carrier, touchdown Manchester. The kick by Franklin is good, Manchester 7, Amsterdam 3. The kick from Franklin is returned 18 yards by Nelson, Lipet on the tackle. Tomlinson on the carry, gain of 1, Peppers on the tackle. Rogers is sacked by Peppers, loss of 5, fumble recovered by Clifton, Amsterdam maintains possession. Rogers completes the pass to Jones, gain of 11, Patton on the tackle. Rogers with the pass to Moore, gain of 16, Lynch on the tackle, first down. Rogers completes the pass to Berry, gain of 14, Claiborne on the tackle, first down. 5-yard gain by Tomlinson, Peppers on the stop, end of the first quarter, Manchester 7, Amsterdam 3. Moore the ball carrier, no gain, Rucker on the tackle. Rogers completes the pass to Jones, gain of 12, Patton on the tackle, first down. Rogers throws incomplete to Moore, Lynch on the coverage. Moore with the 2-yard run, Rucker with the tackle. Rogers with the pass to Moore, incomplete, Lynch on the coverage. Crosby missed the 45-yard kick. James with a gain of 4 on the play, Marchetti on the tackle. Tittle with the pass to Rote, incomplete. Tittle completes the pass to Schaffner, gain of 14, Nelson on the tackle, first down. James with the carry, gain of 2, Harrison on the stop. Tittle throws incomplete to Rote, Shields on the coverage. Tittle passes to Fryer, gain of 19, Pepper on the tackle, first down. Tittle throws incomplete to Schaffner, Nelson on the coverage. Tittle throws incomplete to Ramsey. Tittle completes the pass to Collins, gain of 8, Seau on the tackle, first down. James on the carry, gain of 3, Marchetti on the tackle. Tittle throws incomplete to Schaffner, Nelson on the coverage. Tittle to Smith, incomplete, Williams on the coverage. Franklin connects from 39 yards, Manchester 10, Amsterdam 3. The kick from Franklin is returned 17 yards by Nelson, James on the tackle. Rogers to Jones, gain of 11, Lipet on the tackle, first down. Rogers throws incomplete to Corliss, Huff on the coverage. Rogers to Moore, incomplete, Lynch on the coverage. Rogers is intercepted by Huff, return of 23. Tittle throws incomplete to James, Matthews on the coverage. Tittle completes the pass to Schaffner, touchdown Manchester. Franklin converts the extra point, Manchester 17, Amsterdam 3. The kick from Franklin is downed by Nelson. Tomlinson with the carry, 1-yard gain, Huff on the tackle. Rogers completes the pass to Berry, gain of 5, Claiborne on the tackle. Rogers is sacked by KATC Otage, loss of 6. 46-yard punt by Masthay, fair catch by Smith. Tittle to Smith, gain of 29, Williams on the tackle, first down. Tittle completes the pass to Schottner, touchdown Manchester. Franklin converts the extra point, Manchester 24, Amsterdam 3. The kick from Franklin is returned 24 yards by Nelson, Rembert on the stop. Tomlinson the ball carrier, gain of 2, Rucker with the tackle. Moore on the carry, no gain, Rucker on the tackle. Rogers throws incomplete to Moore, Lynch with the coverage. Yard punt by Mass Hunt, return of 0 by Smith, fumble recovered by Barnes, Manchester ball. Tittle on the carry, gain of 2, Rajai on the tackle. The kick from Atkinson is returned 29 yards by Seal, Barber on the tackle. Brown on the sweep, gain of 6, Taylor on the tackle. Brown with the carry, gain of 2, Taylor on the tackle. Brown on the carry, gain of 1, Taylor on the tackle. "45-yard punt by Guy, fair catch by McConkey. Morris on the carry, gain of 5, Townsend on the tackle. Montana on the carry, 2-yard gain, fumble recovered by Nelson, Pottsville maintains possession. Montana completes the pass to Galbraith, gain of 5, Blair with the tackle, first down. Montana is sacked by Martin, loss of 4. Montana is sacked by Van Pelt, loss of 8. Montana is sacked by Davis, loss of 3. "41-yard punt by Landita, return of 3 by Walker, fumble recovered by Long, Elm St. Ball. Brown the ball carrier, 2-yard gain, Sapp on the tackle. Gannon to Young, gain of 6, Hicks with the tackle. Gannon with the pass to Brown, incomplete, Brooks on the coverage. Gannon completes the pass to Allen, gain of 9, Taylor on the tackle, first down. Young on the carry, no gain, Brooks on the tackle. Gannon passes to Christensen, incomplete, Lynch on the coverage. Gannon passes to Rice, incomplete, Barber on the coverage. Barr connects from 45 yards, Elm Saint 3, Pottsville 0. The kick from Barr is returned 22 yards by Adams, McKenzie on the tackle. Three-yard run by Morris, Van Pelt on the tackle. Morris on the carry, gain of 5, Davis on the tackle. Montana with the pass to Galbraith, 3-yard gain, Blair on the tackle, first down. Montana passes to Johnson, incomplete.
Illegal motion,
Woodson on the coverage.
offense. Number 86, 5-yard penalty.
Montana with a gain of 4 on the play, Adams on the tackle. One-yard gain by Morris, Martin on the tackle. Montana passes to Manuel, incomplete, Haynes on the coverage. A 35-yard punt by Landita, return of 17 by Brown. Young on the carry, gain of 6, Hicks on the tackle. Young with a 1-yard run, Rice on the tackle. Gannon with the carry, gain of 8, Patterson on the tackle, first down. Three-yard run by Brown, Taylor on the tackle. One-yard run by Allen, Taylor on the tackle, end of the first quarter, Elm Saint 3, Pottsville 0. Gannon to Young, incomplete, Hicks on the coverage. Barr made the 48-yard field goal, Elm Saint 6, Pottsville 0. The kick from Barr is returned 22 yards by Adams, Hayes on the tackle. Montana is sacked by Van Pelt, loss of 6. Montana to Johnson, gain of 49, Woodson on the stop, first down. Morris on the carry, gain of 2, Van Pelt with the tackle. Montana is sacked by Van Pelt, loss of 6. Montana is sacked by Adams, loss of 10. A 31-yard punt by Landita, out of bounds. Gannon completes the pass to Christensen, gain of 10, Lynch on the tackle, first down. Brown gains 5 on the pitch, Taylor on the tackle. Brown the ball carrier, 2-yard gain, Rice on the tackle. Gannon to Young, gain of 6, Brooks on the tackle, first down. Gannon to Rice, incomplete, Barber on the coverage. Gannon passes to Brown, gain of 54, Lynch on the stop, first down. Three-yard run by Brown, Sapp with the tackle. Gannon is sacked by Sapp, loss of 8. Gannon to Rice, loss of 1, Patterson on the tackle. Barr is good from 42, Elm St. 9, Pottsville 0. The kick from Barr is returned 12 yards by Adams, McKenzie on the tackle. Montana to Johnson, incomplete, Woodson on the coverage. Morris with a gain of 15 on the play, Woodson on the tackle, first down. Galbraith on the sweep, gain of 2, Townsend on the stop. Morris on the carry, no gain, Townsend on the tackle. Montana is sacked by Long, loss of 6. A 52-yard punt by Landita, return of -1 by Walker. Morris with a gain of 10 on the play, Woodson on the tackle, first down. Morris on the carry, no gain, Adams on the tackle. Four-yard gain by Morris, Adams on the tackle. Montana completes the pass to Morris, gain of 7, Van Pelt on the tackle, first down. Morris with a gain of 3 on the play, Townsend on the tackle. Morris lost 1 on the play, Adams on the tackle. Morris the ball carrier, loss of 3, Adams on the tackle, 2-minute warning. Montana is sacked by Pickle, loss of 5. A 37-yard punt by Landita, out of bounds. Brown on the carry, gain of 3, Carson on the tackle. One-yard gain by Allen, Taylor with the tackle. Six-yard gain by Gannon, Lynch on the tackle, first down. Young on the carry, gain of 5, McFarland with the tackle. Young on the sweep, gain of 4, McFarland on the tackle. End of the first half, Elm Saint 9, Pottsville 0. The kick from Barr is returned 9 yards by Hill, Van Pelt on the stop. Nine-yard run by Morris, Bryant on the tackle. Morris on the carry, no gain, Long with the tackle. Yard run by Morris, Bryant on the tackle, first down. Montana passes to Galbraith, gain of 3, Martin on the stop. Morris on the pitch, gain of 10, Bryant with the tackle, first down. Morris on the carry, gain of 1, Davis on the tackle. Morris on the carry, gain of 3, Davis on the tackle. Adams with a gain of 6 on the play, Martin on the tackle. "45-yard punt by Landita, touchback. Gannon to Brown, 4-yard gain, Brooks on the tackle. Four-yard run by Allen, Carson on the tackle. Brown on the carry, gain of 6, Williams on the tackle, first down. Brown gains 3 on the pitch, Taylor on the tackle. Brown with the carry, gain of 1, Sapp on the tackle. Gannon to Brown, gain of 7, Brooks on the tackle, first down. Young on the carry, 2-yard gain, Sapp on the stop. Young with a 4-yard run, Carson on the tackle. Brown the ball carrier, gain of 6, McFarland on the tackle, first down. One-yard run by Brown, Taylor on the stop. Gannon is sacked by Marshall, loss of 8. Gannon with the pass to Williams, incomplete. "31-yard punt by Guy, return of 2 by McConkey. "6-yard run by Adams, Pickle with the tackle. Adams on the carry, no gain, Adams with the tackle. Montana is sacked by Long, loss of 14. End of the third quarter, Elm Saint 9, Pottsville 0. "41-yard punt by Landita, return of 2 by Walker. Brown on the carry, gain of 3, Taylor on the tackle. Gannon throws incomplete to Allen, hits on the coverage. Gannon to Christensen, incomplete, Lynch on the coverage. "30-yard punt by Guy, out of bounds. Morris on the carry, no gain, Pickle on the tackle. Morris with the carry, no gain, Pickle on the tackle. Montana to Morris, incomplete, Martin on the coverage. "43-yard punt by Landita, 3-yard return by Walker. Brown gains 3 on the sweep, Sapp on the tackle. Brown on the pitch, 11-yard gain, Carson on the tackle, first down. Young with the carry, gain of 1, McFarland on the tackle. Gannon passes to Young, incomplete. Gannon completes the pass to Rice, touchdown Elm Saint. Barr converts the extra point, Elm Saint 16, Pottsville 0. The kick from Barr is returned 17 yards by Adams, Hayes on the tackle. Montana is sacked by Davis, loss of 10. Montana is intercepted by Martin, return of 0. Young with a gain of 2 on the play, Martin on the tackle. Allen the ball carrier, no gain, Martin on the tackle. Brown with an 8-yard run, Lynch on the tackle, first down. Young lost 1 on the play, Martin on the tackle. Two-yard run by Young, Carson on the tackle. Gannon with the pass to Rice, incomplete, Barber on the coverage. Barr missed from 29. Montana completes the pass to Manuel, gain of 1, Haynes with the tackle. Montana completes the pass to Johnson, gain of 10, Woodson on the tackle, first down. Montana to Williams, gain of 10, Hayes on the tackle. Montana completes the pass to Morris, gain of 5, Martin on the tackle, first down. Montana throws incomplete to Manuel, Haynes on the coverage. Montana throws incomplete to Manuel, Davis on the coverage. Montana throws incomplete to Johnson, Woodson with the coverage. Montana to Johnson, gain of 32, Hayes on the tackle, first down. Montana throws incomplete to Johnson, Woodson on the coverage. Montana with the pass to McConkey, touchdown Pottsville. The conversion failed, Elm Saint 16, Pottsville 6. The kick from Atkinson is returned 6 yards by Kennedy, Brooks with the tackle. Brown on the carry, gain of 1, Martin on the tackle. Brown with a gain of 4 on the play, Sapp on the tackle. 2-minute warning. Brown lost 1 on the play, McFarland with the tackle. A 42-yard punt by Guy, return of 8 by McConkey. Montana to Williams, gain of 21, Hayes on the tackle, first down. Montana is sacked by Pickle, loss of 7. Montana to Manuel, gain of 10, Haynes on the stop. Montana throws incomplete to McConkey,
Holding
Bryant with
offense,
the coverage.
number 60, 10-yard penalty.
Montana throws incomplete to Williams, Hayes on the coverage. Elm Saint 16, Pottsville 6.